Hi friends, Mrs. Delia here. So we learned about writing equations in math. In case you missed it, here's some info. So we still have the same, or some new words, but some of the similar vocabulary. Equations, the whole unit topic that we're going over right now. A statement that the values of two mathematical expressions are equal. Okay. Now within those equations, we have coefficients. That's the numerical or constant quantity placed before and multiplying the variable in an algebraic expression. So right here, where it says 4x, the coefficient is 4. We can say that means that there is 4 x's, or it is the same thing, but 4 times whatever the value of x is. Okay, then we have our constant. Our constant is a fixed and well-defined number or other non-varying mathematical object. So if you look at this equation, it's talking about this -7 and this +5. We'll be referring more, though, to the one that is being added or subtracted to our coefficient and variable. We'll talk about the number on the other side of the equal sign being the total, all right? So we have some steps for when we write these two-step equations. First, always, read and annotate the word problem. Second, figure out what the question is asking. That's really important because it tells us what our variable is, because that's what the unknown amount is. Then identify what is happening over and over. We say over and over because that's like multiplications. That's going on multiple times. That's our variable and our coefficient. That's going to be the number in front, and then it's attached with the variable that we choose. Identify what is happening one time, okay? Sometimes it's our starting amount. Sometimes it's mainly, usually, a starting amount or a one-time charge, fee, something like that. Okay, that's our constant. It's constant, it's not changing. It happened one time. Then identify the total or ending amount. So that's what's going to go after our equal sign. Put the whole equation together and make sure it makes sense. All right, and these steps are just a tool. You don't have to follow them exactly. They're just something that we put together to try to help you start somewhere. Maybe identifying the total is the easiest for you. So you actually start by identifying that. Then the constant, then the over and over, or whatever works for you. All right? So I have this word problem. I'm going to read it first, then I'm going to annotate, and I'm going to start breaking it down. It says a one-year membership, to Metro Gym costs $460. There's a fee of $40 when you join, and the rest is paid monthly. Write an equation to represent the situation that can help members find how much they pay per month. Okay, so I read it. Now I need to go back and annotate. All right, things that are important. So 1-year membership, okay, because that's how long it's going to be. So 1-year membership to Metro Gym costs $460. There is a fee of $40. I feel like this is important. When you join. That to me sounds like right when you join, you wouldn't pay it again. And the rest is paid monthly. Okay, so like in January, February, March, April, all right. Write an equation, that's what I'm doing, I'm not solving it, to represent the situation that can help members find how much they paid per month. There. Yes, that's the question. They want to know how much they pay per month, and we're writing an equation to help them do that. All right, I read it, I annotated, I just figured out what the question is asking. Now, identify what is happening over and over. Okay, so it's got to be something that doesn't happen just one time. It's not the ending amount. There's usually some words in there to help me. So I've got the Metro Gym costs $460. It doesn't sound like that's happening over and over. It kind of sounds like just like that's it. There's a fee of $40 when you join. It said when you join, so that sounds like just one time and not like every month or every week or every time you walk through the door. Okay, and the rest is paid monthly. That's what's happening. I'm paying each month. Oh, look, it even says pay per month down here. Okay, so my monthly fee is my over and over, my coefficient. But they didn't really, there's not a number with that. I know that it's a 1-year membership. Oh, and it's paid monthly. So each month. Oh, there's 12 months in a year. Duh. I feel like I just sounded like Billie Eilish. Okay. So 12. So 12 is my over and over. Got it. Specifically 12 times. Sometimes it is the amount you're going to do it. Sometimes it's how much you're paying. It just depends. Okay, 1 time. So a 1-year membership to Metro Gym costs $460. It does kind of sound like I'm paying that 1 time. But that also to me sounds like the total. Yeah, that's the total. Okay, there's a fee of $40 when you join. Oh, that's it. That's my 1 time because I only paid it 1 time. So that $40 fee, and I was totally right. That $460 is the total. And like I noticed that $460 was the total almost the first time I read it. I could have started with the total. Start with whatever piece makes the most sense to you. We just gave you a place to start. All right, I've identified all 3 pieces. Now I need to put the equation together. So I need a variable. I'm looking for how much they pay per month, so I'm going to use M. And I know it goes with my monthly, right? My over and over. Your variable is going to go with your over and over because that's your coefficient. So now I have the 12 months. I don't know how much they're paying each month yet. But what is that 40 going to do with however much they're paying? Oh, it's going to be added. It's not being subtracted. It's being added because they're combining it to all add up to the $460. So I kind of wrote it there, but I'm also just going to rewrite it below. That this is 12m plus 40 equals 460. Okay? This equation worked out really nicely with the steps I've given, but please remember we tried our best to make these steps as easy as possible, but they're not going to be perfect for every word problem. Sometimes what we consider the 1 time was maybe actually the end, as long as when you look at the word problem in the end, it makes sense. So like the 12 months times however much it costs per month plus the $40 will give me 460. Whereas if I had put 460 there, that wouldn't make sense to add on to the 460. Okay? And realistically, just a fun way to mess with you. Just kidding, I don't do that on purpose. Green. I could also write this equation as the 460 minus the $40 would give me the 12m, how much I'm paying each month, or the 460 minus the 12 monthly payments equals 40. Again, as long as those 3 pieces are working together and really that you're understanding your coefficient, where your variable is going. All 3 of these equations represent the same amount and could get you the correct answer. They're just written in different ways. This is definitely the easiest for us to just write and get through, but the other 2 are absolutely correct. Okay, but notice how the 40 wasn't being added to the 460. The 12 monthly fee wasn't being added to the 460 because it doesn't make sense. So as long as your equation makes sense, that's what matters. All right, friends, you got this. Always message us if you have a question. Bye.